Lakers, Sixers. Tip-off just moments away. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Well, a lot riding on it. Thanks, David. Look at the 76ers starting group. Big forward pair. Harris the 3 and Horford the 4. Korkmaz is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward. Simmons with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Lakers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can, at times, be unstoppable.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Dishes to Embiid. Korkmaz kicks to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. And Davis pulls it down. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Now here is Harris. After the miss from JaVale McGee, Harris kicks to Simmons. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
I mean, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to contain. The defense has to push him farther away.
Now here's LeBron. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like his idol, LeBron having success in the movies as well.
No one better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies. When his playing days are done, LeBron will continue to entertain.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Horford. Outside, Simmons. Back to Horford. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James.
And really, how do you guard Embiid when he's this close? You almost have to foul. Yeah, he went from not even playing basketball to the number 3 pick in a matter of just 4 years. As Joel Embiid puts it, his life is a movie.
Now here's LeBron. The dish to Green. Here's Davis. His 3-pointers off the mark. And the NBA veteran Luke Baamute hosts a camp every summer in Cameroon. Embiid basically was forced to attend it, and the rest, Chris, is history.
Yeah, 16 years old, when he moved to the U.S. He didn't speak English. He was getting teased and bullied. They laughed him out the gym. And that's when his competitive nature took over and carried him to greatness. Hope he's laughing now.
And here is LeBron after the 3-pointer from Al Horford. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Passes it to Simmons. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Korkmaz, no good.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Here's McGee. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Harris. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Now here's James after Ben Simmons' miss. LeBron outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Harris. James, no good.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Harris finds Embiid. Harris against Caldwell Pope. Back to Embiid. Shoots over McGee. McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, well, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of Angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Inside. And the basket by Harris.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. 6-point game. The pass to McGee. And the rejection by Embiid.
You got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. With the shot. Another miss by LeBron.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Here's Korkmaz. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Embiid, no good. LeBron against Horford. The drive by James, and the wide-open shot from Green. And again, the Lakers, no good. The 76ers leading by 6. And Simmons kicks to Korkmaz. Off target from outside.
Oh, their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
Harris against Caldwell Pope. James looking it over. That's tipped. 5 to shoot. From 13. And it's Davis missing. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Harris kicks to Simmons. Pass to Horford. The tray. Drills the three-pointer. Horford's got 6.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent at looking to get them going.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Greg, Al Horford over the summer opting out of a contract with Boston, the final year with the Celtics. A bit of a surprise to fans.
You know, Horford said he wanted to test free agency. Talks between him and Boston abruptly ended, was wooed by several teams, but ultimately signed on with the Sixers.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell Pope. Alex Caruso is checked in for Green. And Cook subbed in for LeBron. Then for the 76ers, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Embiid. Scott comes in for Al Horford. And it's Ennis in for Korkmaz.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Harris passes to O'Quinn. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Kuzma outside. Down low, Howard. It's not going to go for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, We got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And that one is good.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And Simmons kicks to O'Quinn. Outside, Simmons. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Los Angeles on D. They trail by 9 points. 6 on the shot clock. Ennis dishes to Burke. Over Cook. Burke can't get it to go. LA's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Wasted no time on that one.
Maybe he's not a priority for the D. Come on, man. You gotta have somebody keeping track of him.
He kicks it to Scott. Got a piece of it. Here's Caruso. He had 16 points in the win against Minnesota.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now, here's Burke. They lead by 4. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Kuzma. And no good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And Scott has it in the corner. The 76ers with another miss.
Oh, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And finished off by Davis.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now, here's Burke. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Lakers trail. 1:20 left here in the opening quarter. Here is Cook. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And last season, the Sixers unveiling a Dr. J statue on their Legends Walk outside the team training facility.
Oh, yeah, his second statue in Philly. I mean, the other one is down by the stadium. At that Legend Walk, you know who he joins? Wilt Chamberlain, Mo Cheeks, Bobby Jones, Billy Cunningham, Al Greer. That's some good company to be in. Some great history for the Sixers.
Here's Thibault. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Lakers.
Cook looking it over. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Here's Caruso, defended by Scott. Here's Davis. Out to Kuzma. Here's Cook. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Cook's got 6 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Thibault. Here's Burke. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, he's 1 for 4 to start the game. Now, I know he's disappointed with that, but we got a long way to go.
Here is Cook. Over to the wing. Here's Caruso. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And we'll be back with you shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dance
Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why he gravitated towards basketball instead of baseball.
Coming from the place where, baseball is what's driven to us every time. I mean, I started playing baseball. I didn't play.
Wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Credit to coaching, GM. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter, but now it's paying off.
Anthony Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Howard. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Inside, here's Davis. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Davis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers. And it's Burke with the ball for the 76ers. Ennis taking his time here. Back to Burke. Tipped away. Oh, and here we go with Rondo. Nobody back. Floats it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
The pass to Thibault. And Davis sends it back. And he gets it back.
And checking out the numbers for Anthony Davis. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 26 points per game, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable tenacity going to the glass. It's been reflected in that stat sheet.
Ron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Alex Caruso. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Now here's James. He's covered closely. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid.
Last season, LeBron James dealt with injuries. I mean, he ended up playing just 55 games. That's the fewest in his career. He's hoping he stays healthy this go-round.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Al Horford is checked in for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for James Ennis. Burke with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid trying to break loose. Burke can't get it to go. And throughout his career, Chris, no doubt here, LeBron known for his durability.
Just 2 seasons ago, he played all 82 games with a deep playoff run. Now he's in his mid-30s. Age does come into question. Father Time is undefeated, but he'd love to stay on top as long as possible.
The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Thibault. Pass to Embiid. Great D that time from Howard. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Minnesota. Here's Burke. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though. Here's James. He's got 9. Pass to Howard. Over Embiid, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, you better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Ben Simmons comes in for Burke. And stolen by Horford. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Korkmaz. The rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Green. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. Here's Howard. Shoots over Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
And it's Harris off the drive. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Aggressive move by Harris. A little contact there. He just powers through it.
Caldwell Pope outside. LeBron outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injury.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. No good from Simmons. Lakers leading by 4. Here's the 3. Korkmaz grabs the miss. The 76ers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Simmons with it. He's picked up by James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee.
Growing up in Australia, Ben Simmons played lots of Australian rules football. When you watch him play, that's the toughness you see. A triple-double machine. I mean, Ben Simmons surpassed by only the great Oscar Robinson with the pace he's piling up.
LeBron against Horford. Over Horford. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. 13 points for LeBron.
Powerful, yet effective. James has always done a lot of damage from the mid-range.
And you look at the all-around impact of Ben Simmons, already a star, an all-star. You know what, Chris? If he adds a jump shot, how good do you think he can be?
Whoa. Some say you got to polish up that MVP trophy. I mean, perimeter shooting, the only thing he really lacks.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here, and he sinks the 2nd.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Passes it to McGee. James outside. And a miss there on the triple.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Korkmaz passes to Simmons. Back to Korkmaz. On the wing, Harris. 6 to shoot. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. James in the post. Guarded by Horford. And yes, it's good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Lobbed up there for Embiid. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop. But
oh, what a beautiful play.
Intensity, did you see that? Great. Love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artist.
Here's Korkmaz. But tried by Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid, no good.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting me.
Caldwell Pope pass to James.
Oh, come on. You can't allow James to get position down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk.
The 76ers trail by 7. Simmons working around. Now the pass to Harris. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Rondo passes to James. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Harris, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
Simmons against Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Harris. Embiid against Rondo. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. With the floater. Horford kicks to Harris. Pass to Embiid. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot hit his shots to drop.
James outside. Pass to McGee. To the middle. Here's Rondo. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Rondo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Rondo against Simmons.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Chris, you were a tremendous passer. One of my favorites. Are there more playmaking bigs in the NBA now than back in the day?
That's a good question. I don't know if there are more, but I tell you what, there are some exciting ones. And if you guys don't believe me, just turn on the TV and go watch the Nuggets play. There's a man called the Joker, Jokic. Oh, my goodness, can he pass that ball? He and Horford right now, oh, man, 2 of my favorite passes in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell Pope. Alex Caruso is checked in for Green. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Harris looking it over. Good, nice job down low. Now it's just a 3-point Laker lead.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Here's Caruso. He's got 8. Drops in the tray. Caruso's got 11 points.
He's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Knocked away. We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Passes to Horford. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and they pick up 2.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here is Cook. He has 6. Bounce pass from Kuzma. Here's Davis. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. "36 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Davis sends it back. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable, tough to contain when he's going up to shoot.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
Here's Thibault, guarded by Kuzma. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Thibault. Shoots over Kuzma. Here's Scott.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers lead by 8. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They were in the driver's seat once we got into the second quarter. Their lead is now 8 here at the half, and they've got all the momentum on their side. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition, catching the defense.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And happy. You can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris at small forward with Horford at the 4. Ben Simmons is out there with Korkmaz, and it's Embiid in at the 5. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Here's Simmons. Knocks down the 10-footer. Simmons got 9 points.
And this is what you want to see from Simmons. I mean, you want to see him drain the ball in the in-between spots. It only makes him more confident.
LeBron dishes to Davis and stolen by Horford. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And Davis sends it back. And they're able to recover. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, what a night for Tobias Harris, and he's capable of doing this. When he's right, he can carry it.
Davis finds McGee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, easy call.
A lot of player ejections in the playoffs last year. In fact, the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions with the officials are still escalating.
Well, yeah, the relationship between the players and the referees, it's always an ongoing process, and it's definitely getting better. But last year we had the highest number of new referees in the history of the NBA. And so you're going to have a growing pains when you have younger guys and understanding the culture of the league. But I like the way that we're going, and some of those rejections were warranted. Some of them weren't. I just look at that year as, that just happened. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to hold players and referees accountable to last season. I think we need a little bit more context before we make a decision on player ejections and flagrants and things like that. Just a little more research.
Nailed from three-point land.
Defensively, you'd like to rush James off the three-point line, but then that causes other problems like his drive.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Now the Lakers on the break. LeBron leading the charge.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
To the paint. Here's Harris. Misses off the left iron. Los Angeles leading by 11. LeBron outside. Lets it fly. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Simmons passes to Harris. And Simmons kicks to Korkmaz. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Al Horford. He has 6. 4 on the clock. Here's Simmons. But they get it back. And the pass to Korkmaz. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Korkmaz has got 5 now.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Outside, Davis. It's James atop the key. Again, Los Angeles.
You got to be in awe, James, an offensive juggernaut. It's caught fire here tonight.
Outside, Simmons. Looking to get back on track here, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Davis. The 76ers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
The Lakers making a switch here. Howard's checked in.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Korkmaz passes to Simmons. Poked away. It's stolen by Green. Pass to LeBron. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Now here's LeBron. Tight defense on him. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. You look at James, what a contribution.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny his ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Los Angeles.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Tobias Harris. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 20 points per game last season, 8 rebounds and 2 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
They grab their own miss. Embiid misses from close range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Outside Rondo. Left side Davis. Shot clock at 5. Caldwell Pope outside. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Davis dishes to Howard. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. And they double up Davis. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Over Horford.
And when a giant like Horford comes into your peripheral, just as you're releasing the shot, it definitely makes shooters feel more uncomfortable.
Trying to end the drought. Korkmaz, no good.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get this one. Yeah, and I love the fans in Philly. They're notoriously prickly, though. They expect hard-nosed effort. If not, they'll let you hear about it.
Kicks it to Horford. Here's Thibault. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. The 76ers with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 15. Rondo with the ball. LeBron outside. Outside for Rondo. There's the triple. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Chris, you're talking about the Philly fans. They were even booing their team in that conference semifinal round against Toronto.
Yeah, they got nervous with the season on the line. You can't take it personal. In Philly, they love you just as much as they boo you.
Outside Rondo. Back to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Caldwell Pope, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Simmons on the wing, covered by LeBron. Out to Harris. Can they get it? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Dwight Howard. He's one of the most versatile scorers in the game, Tobias Harris. He had some great teachers, too, including Hall of Famer George the Iceman Gervin.
Yeah, well, check this out, Kevin. His father was Gervin's agent late in his career. I mean, from age 10, Tobias got to train at Gervin's facility every summer. And they still work out to this day. That's a real one. Harris learned it from a great how to get buckets.
Back to LeBron. This one for 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Harris. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. LeBron with it. Picked up by Harris. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. The Lakers rebound. Here's Rondo. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Davis, the pass to Howard. Rondo kicks to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get open is Davis. James misses. The 76ers trail by 14. Harris passes to Burke. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Caldwell Pope kicks to Howard. Davis dishes to Rondo. Back to Davis. Over O'Quinn. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Chris, is there someone you competed with that you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chocolate Jason Williams, what he started in the culture of play and what he continued. And you look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, the Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and gotten to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, 2 of the best shooters I've played with.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree. And they double up Davis. Scott pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Burke. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now here's Ennis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Thibault can't get it to go. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-5 run here. 1:46 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Howard. Over Ennis. Howard, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 18.
You can't allow Howard to get this kind of positioning. He's confident in his ability to score inside.
And here's Ennis. Here's Burke. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Burke's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And they double up Davis. Kuzma passes to Cook. Lets the three fly. Kuzma can't get it to go. And it's Ennis with the ball for the 76ers. It's a 16-point game. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Burke, guarded closely. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Caruso. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Pass to O'Quinn. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Ennis. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the league's most feared rim protectors in the league.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Thibault. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Burke. Drains it from beyond the arc. Burke's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, that's a great inbounds play. He gets to the right spot outside the arc, and that pass is there for him.
And so it's Los Angeles, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The 76ers trail by 17. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Then it's Green, and it's Cook in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now Burke. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Scott. Over Cook. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
It's all about the tail of the tape right there. I mean, his size advantage makes that jump shot easy pickings.
There's Green with the three. Knocks down the three ball.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Burke kicks to Embiid. Here's Thibault, guarded by Green, and that one's good. Thibault.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Kuzma outside. He dishes it to Green from outside the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. Timeout called the 76ers. And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
Korkmaz checked in for the 76ers. Simmons comes in for Burke. The pass to Ennis. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Simmons left side. Feeds it to Scott. And it's blocked.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Al Horford is checked in for Philadelphia. Lakers leading by 19 points. To the inside. And here's Green outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Ennis passes to Embiid. Back to Ennis. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Embiid. McGee with the block. Here's Caruso. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Korkmaz has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Chris, I read this the other day, the NBA announcing the development of the BAL, the Basketball African League. They feel there's a lot of untapped potential there. I would tend to agree.
I'm so excited. I already put my name in the hat to go out there and work with and help develop these kids. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just think about this. You want to know what type of talent is out there? Let's just start with Akeem. Then we go to Mutombo, Embiid. He's from Cameroon. How about Antetokounmpo, who has Nigerian parents? I mean, we can keep on going. How about Ibaka helped find Siakam? Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
There's some talent out there, baby. And, yes, I'm excited for the BAL, the Basketball African League. Africa, stand up, baby. That's number 5 on it. No room for error anymore. I bet they'll take it at him right now. They try to get him out the game.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. The 76ers also with a sub. Harris is checked in for James Ennis. Rocket 2, shoots a fader. Offensive rebound, McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
See, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice.
Pass to Simmons. Rebound the Lakers. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Green kicks to Cook. Kuzma outside. Fires for 3. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Pass to Horford. Back to Simmons. Embiid with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. And here's Harris from the arc. No points on that miss. Puts him at 7 for 13 from the floor.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Like whenever Simmons finishes with power off the drive, he'll make a poster.
And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. Green with the ball. Dishes to Caldwell Pope. Here's Cook. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Korkmaz kicks to Simmons. Poor spacing, Chris. Now so big in the NBA. And big men have the room to put up some unbelievable numbers.
Oh, man, look at Lopez out there in Bucksland. I mean, look what he's doing in Milwaukee, just shooting threes from deep. The same, you got to go to Embiid or Zingis. And we already seen what the great Dirk Nowitzki has done through his career spacing the floor. Look, it adds time onto your career because you don't have to just go down there and bang and be one-dimensional in the paint. It makes your teammates better because now you're spacing the floor, which gives them room to drive. And if you're really working on your game, you can really make your teammates better because now you have more passing lanes because you're further away from the basket. So as any post player knows, it's a blessing blessing to be surrounded by great shooters, and now big men, they got a little more room out there.
James, the pass to Green. There's the dish to Caldwell Pope. Off target with his three.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Korkmaz kicks to Simmons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And one on Caldwell Pope.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Then for the 76ers, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Embiid. Jonah Bolden comes in for Al Horford. And it's Shake Milton in for Korkmaz.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
And they double up LeBron. Caldwell Pope passes to James. 3 on the clock. Here's McGee. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Philadelphia's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Here's Milton, guarded by Green. And Harris wide open. He shoots. They get the rebound. And he gets the bucket. And that's 19 points for Ben Simmons.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
LeBron drives in. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Simmons. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Simmons got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He's a tricky player. He's so difficult to guard. Simmons excels at going with the floater at the right time.
Green kicks to LeBron. And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
Here's Dudley, and it's blocked. Here's Neto. Now here's Ennis. Passes it to Milton. Here's Neto. Launches it. O'Quinn, the pass to Bolden. A second chance effort, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the rafters and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Davis, the pass to McGee. But from Green. James outside. Davis kicks to James. From deep three-point range. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And there's the pass to McGee. And here's Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Green. Trying to get something going. Can't hit that one. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Davis.
Well, his defense gave them the spark they needed, protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the big fella.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Harris inside. He's against Green. Harris, no good. So it's the Lakers now. Green kicks to LeBron. Back to Green. Pass to LeBron. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.